Good day, everyone. I'm Ola May, and welcome to my channel. I have a Dooney Bourke unboxing today, and also some updates from Dooney Bourke. So let's check it out. Okay, y'all. So the first one out of the box is, I don't know if it's coming up on camera as the right color or not, but y'all, this is a different green. So I am about to unwrap it, inspect it, and see what we have. As you may recall in my previous video, I did order the Sorrento satchel. It said green on the description, and I got it from Dooney.com. But when I received it, it was clearly an olive color. The last time I checked, that satchel was no longer on Dooney.com. And this particular satchel, I found it on the ILD site. So, it does have, of course, a different number here or code. It does say green satchel, 26 of 35, and it does have that date as my other satchels that I unboxed, the purple and the tan. It has a 2021 date. So that's a good sign, because the green satchel, if you may recall, it did not have the Dooney Bourke authentication label inside, and also the feet on it were different. This leather strip here was missing, and the feet itself were over here. So this looks like I was able to get one of the, I guess I would say, more original colored satchels. And this is a close-up of the hang tag. As well. So let's unwrap it, y'all, and look inside. And I'm not sure how this color is coming up on video. So let me turn my additional lighting off here first. It's probably looking teal to you on the video. But y'all, this bag is really green. So I really hate that you can't see the true color on video, but green is funny like that. I had the same experience with my Ivy Florentine bag. Some people were asking me if it was blue or denim, because that's how it looked on video or with additional lighting. The light, for some reason, it catches the greens differently. But y'all, this is a true green. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap everything from it. So far, it has passed the exterior inspection. And to give you a 360 before I fully unwrap it. So the tassels do not have the green suede inside, which is fine. And again, on the ILD site, it did not specify what type of leather this is, so I don't know if it is actually Sorrento, a different kind of pebble grain, or what, but it just says satchel. And again, that's the same with my purple satchel and the tan satchel as well. So while I unwrap this, you all, I did notice, just as far as what I mentioned earlier about some updates from Dooney Bourke, I did notice that they have been making some, or should I say, putting forth some effort to improve their customer service. If you all have ordered recently from, I believe it was on the ILD site where it popped up, after you place your order, there's a survey that pops up. So it asks you, how did you hear about the ILD site? or Dooney Bourke, I believe it says. So you actually have an option to choose whether you heard about it on YouTube or an advertisement, TV, social media. So it has a list of options for you to choose. So I noticed that I would say it was less than a week after I shared my video of, it was actually titled Dooney Bourke told me which handbags were affected. So I noticed that they did add that survey feature right away to the site. And then also, as I stated, I noticed that the green satchel was gone. So I don't know if it sold out or if it was just removed because it's no longer there on the actual Dooney.com site. The cobalt satchel is there. I did not see the magenta. And some other colors are still there. So again, the Dooney.com site with the Sorrento satchels were unboxed in my previous video, and I discovered that those particular satchels did not have the Dooney Bourke authentication label stitched on the inside. So those are a couple of changes that I've noticed already so far. I did speak with them again regarding being able to find out if they can determine if the bag was assembled in Mexico or another location, and if it actually has the authentication label inside. I don't believe that they have completely resolved that as of yet, but it does look like, from what I can tell, it kind of looks like they are working to make some improvements on that, as well as their customer service as well. So I think that's actually a good thing, and that's to me that's a pretty quick turnaround time, or should I say response time, to see some actions being made to make some improvements. So I think that's a good sign. In addition to that, again, within the same about a week or so, within a week after that video, I did notice that this color and the next color that I'm going to unwrap was added to the IOD site. So again, I don't know if the green on the Dooney site sold out in the Sorrento or if they removed it. But when this green popped up and I saw the actual color was true to the to the name, like it's an actual green, that was definitely good to see. I did find a couple of older videos that came up on YouTube where someone actually was able to see these colors a few years ago, I believe, in the actual Dooney Bourke store. So that was good to see as well. So more than likely these came from the store or didn't sell within the store, or they just had them in the warehouse and decided to go ahead and put them on the IOD site, which I'm not mad at all. So again, I am very glad to see that the color actually matches the description. So we got it fully unwrapped, I believe. Let's get me a little bitty drink of water. All right, so let's look inside. Well, before I unstuff it, I will do some quick measurements. And that way the measurements will be done, because both of these are the same, but they're different colors. So this one across the base is 13 inches. The width of the base is about 4 inches. I already showed you the differences in the feet. Like, it actually has the feet placed on this one that line up with the leather strap that comes from the hardware, from the top handles. It looks like I left a couple of pieces on over here. I did show you the tassels that do not have the green suede inside as the other Sorrento satchels have. And the obvious difference is the color. This is a true green versus the olive color that the other Sorrento satchel actually came up in as green, but it was actually an olive color. So again, this one does not have a leather type specified. This does have the brown tomorrow whip stitching on the handles. Quick 360 before we go inside of the bag. And the zipper, I see it's also brown tomorrow instead of the red as well. So the zipper here is brown. All right, so let's see, y'all. I hope you all are enjoying Satchel September. It's getting closer to being over. It went by so fast, y'all. And if you're watching this video and you like what you see so far, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are made aware each time I upload a video. Thank you so much for all of my returning viewers and subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And welcome to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you as well, and welcome, welcome, welcome. That's some paper residue. All right, so let's see, y'all. I do see the strap. It is wrapped. Matches perfectly to the bag. It is attached to the key keeper. And you know what I'm looking for on the inside. It looks like I see it. So we do have the Dooney Bourke label stitched in here. So that's great to see. And it does, on this side, it has, looks like there's one, let me kind of angle the camera down so you can see better. It has one slip pocket all the way across. There's no divider in it. And this is on the front of the purse. So one longer slip pocket there. And then on the back side, it does have the Dooney Bourke leather patch stitched in. Zipper with the matching trim. So we do have a registration card on the inside of the bag. And then a slip pocket in front of that, also with no divider, just one slip pocket. So that is great to see, you all. It has the authentication label made, stitched inside of this one. And let me see if I can see where this one was made or assembled. I'm gonna guess China, but I could be wrong. This one says Vietnam. So, green light on the green satchel. No complaints of this one at all. It looks good on the outside and the inside. So it was very well maintained and stored, should I say, from 2021. So I'm not mad at that at all. And I'm going to go ahead and put my little label here inside as well. Okay, so on to the next one, y'all. Green did good. And then this other color that popped up. Whew, y'all, I was surprised to see this one. And you see how bright it is. Let me place my green one securely here. But I was surprised to see this color pop up. The green one, I believe, is sold out on the IOD site. But the last that I looked, the orange was still there. So this is, as I just said, orange. And when I say orange, y'all, it is orange. It's a beautiful orange. So, I would probably say it's pretty close to clementine, but maybe not as dark or deep, should I say. It's, here's the label for it. So 13 of 22, it also has that July of 2021 date as well. And someone let me know in the comments that they noticed that certain satchels, as well as the, I believe it was specifically the drawstring bags, the certain Sorrento drawstring bags, it has a different prefix, I guess you would say, of the code here. Some had BTSW, I believe, and each one was kind of different, and that actually determined the feel of the leather. Some of the leather, as everyone may have seen in the videos on the drawstring bag, some of the leather was softer and some was firmer than other bags. So that is a difference. So kind of keep that in mind when you are looking over your bags as well, that particular code can affect the actual feel of the leather. And these bags, you all were a part of the, I want to say it was the Save Now code that it came up. Looks like the hardware or the glaze kind of got there, so I'm going to try to get that off. I was saying that these were, I believe, were part of the Save Now sale. And you all, I don't know if anybody else noticed, there was 2 different codes that came up within the same 24 hours. I will probably go more into detail about it on my other unboxing that I got from that other code. So I don't know if that's considered a glitch sale or not. But yeah, it was a different code for a few hours, and then it disappeared and another code popped up. So I did ask Simply D about it, and she was able to get items from the second code, but she did not recall seeing the first code that popped up. But y'all, I was able to grab some stuff from the first code that was only up for, I want to say it was there maybe less than 5 or 6 hours. But anyway, I will go more into detail about that in my other unboxing and let you know which items those were that I was able to grab from that particular code or glitch sale. Whatever happened, I'm not complaining, because it was one thing for that particular time, and then a few hours later when I checked, the code had completely changed and other items were available under a different code. So kind of tricky. So I guess it all kind of comes down to timing. But this is pretty as well. This orange, the orange against this, is this black or brown tomorrow? Because the orange is making it look black, but I don't think it is. The orange against the brown tomorrow is making it look black and orange, which I'm good either way with it. But the orange is the star of the show. The glaze and the trim, that's just a bonus. And comment below, you all, let me know if you picked up any satchels This for Satchel September, which satchels you've been able to grab as well. There were some that I did receive feedback from that some people didn't really mind as far as the authentication label missing from some of the new colors on the Sorrento bags, especially the drawstrings, because of the price. They didn't have a problem with it. Some did, and they said that they did not want any Dooney Bourke bags that did not have an authentication label. So it was kind of mixed, which is fine. I mean, just the whole point of it was just to at least make everyone aware so that we are making an informed decision on purchasing a bag without that authentication label or not. So I did get mixed feedback from it. So but this one, since it's from 2021, just like the green one that I just opened, it should also have the stitched in authentication label as well. And y'all, that's probably going to be something I'm going to look for going forward, because now I know that it can happen where it may or may not be there. I'm going to surely keep an eye out for it. For me, it only affected the Penrose and the Sorrento. For others, I have heard that it was in, I believe it was the Botanical Collection drawstring bag. There was also, I heard that there was, I haven't seen it, this is just feedback that I received in some comments. A Pebble Grain Tasha drawstring bag did not have that label in there either. I can't recall what else, but there were a few that I was quite surprised to hear that did not have it in there. And so, like I said, I think when it comes down to it, it depends on that, where it's assembled, and possibly the coding on the I guess that's the inventory or the merchandise or item code. I think that all kind of helps determine that as well. So for this beautiful orange satchel, you all, I am going to give you a full 360 of it. I do have it fully unwrapped. It is beautiful and bright, and I will let you see this also without the additional light. Okay, so that's without the additional light. And then this is with the additional light. And you all can let me know which one looks best, the additional light or without it. But this one also does not have the green within the tassels, so that is just the straight leather there. The stitching on the outside is like a tan color. And then the whip stitching on the inside of the handles is the brown Tomorrow. And it does look black up against this orange, but I can see that it's the brown Tomorrow. So this is the front of the purse. The Dooney Bourke metal plate there. I just love those tassels, y'all. Okay, another look at the feet. And this one should also be the same measurements across the bottom, so we don't have to measure everything, but 13 across. I actually did not do the height on the green one. So 4 here for the base, and then the height itself from the bottom to the opening here on the zipper, it is, let me make sure you can see that, it's at about 10 inches there. And if you go to the very top of the zipper, it's at about 11 inches. because you can carry it with this just completely standing up. Okay, so let's unstuff it and take a look inside. Okay, I'll see the Dooney Bourke dust bag. And the strap. Matches perfectly. And I see this label here on the inside. Wonderful. This little piece of lint didn't want to leave the inside of the bag. So it does have the Dooney Bourke label stitched there at the top. Zipper with the matching trim. Registration card on the inside. And it should match this as well. And it does. So we are good to go on this one, y'all. So that is 2 for 2. I am happy with these colors. I'm happy with the appearance of them. And Dooney Bourke got it right. Now these are older satchels, so I do not have any satchels that I've received since that say 2024 or anything like that. That what did I do with the other card? Let's see. Here it is. I do not have any additional satchels as of yet that have 2024 inside. So, I mean, to receive these from 2021 and they are brand new, I am not complaining at all. The quality's there, the authentication is there on the inside, and these colors, I mean, no complaints at all. These are colors I haven't, even though they were out in 2021, if not before, I haven't seen them in the last few years or so, the last couple of years at least. So I'm glad that they are releasing bags that, whether they were in store and didn't sell or in the warehouse, either way, I'm not complaining at all. So these are my 2 new beauties, you all, in this beautiful orange and a true green. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's not too long, but I will go ahead and close it out because I am going to go ahead and prepare these to bag them up, you all. So let me know what you all think. Hey y'all, I went ahead and grabbed some accessories because I didn't want to close out the video without you having a better understanding of these colors. I grabbed my Clementine wristlet. So a close-up of this in comparison to this orange. You can also see a difference in the pebble grain leather compared to the leather of this bag, the mystery leather as well. So that's what I meant by it's not as dark or deep, should I say, and that could be because of the differences in the leather. But, and let me cut the additional light off so you can see that as well. I hope you all can see that difference. And then the additional lighting back on. So it could be just because of the leather difference itself versus the color. But To me, this looks, excuse me, a little bit deeper, I would say. And then I don't have, I did not grab my forest green wristlet, but I have spearmint here. So this probably looks sky blue on camera, and then without the additional light. So I'm going to put this beside it so you can kind of get an idea, because this is, for some reason, it's looking teal with this additional lighting, but let me see. Yeah, it's looking teal, you all, but it's not. It's actually green. So here's the spearmint beside it, so you can kind of see the difference, which I don't know if that's helping because spearmint looks like a different color too. Excuse me. So this may make it look drastically different. I have my Kelly green bag again to kind of compare. So that's probably making it look even more teal, but I promise you all, it's not teal. It's not blue. It's green. So colors are so weird how they come across on video. But I did want to just do that briefly to kind of show some differences. Of course, the deco, Art Deco, any color, the black or the white will look good with this. So I brought the white in so that you can see that with both of those. And then also my plumes in blue, so that you can see that with both of those as well. So very easily paired with accessories, especially if you have multicolored accessories. You can easily pair either of these two colors with them. And so you all, I hope that helped. I'm sorry this video is a little bit longer than I wanted it excuse me than I wanted it to be. And so I will go ahead and close it out, and as I go ahead and just get these prepared to put in the dust bag. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting, liking, and sharing excuse me, my videos. I really do appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. And as always, have a very wonderful day.